Hello and welcome back. We got another question. Let's have a read. The time, capital T S, S is probably seconds, for a pendulum to complete one swing is given by the formula T equals 2 pi times the square root of L over G, where G equals 9.8 meters per second squared and L equals length of the pendulum in meters. Part A, express L as the subject of the formula. Part B, find the length of the pendulum, near a centimeter, that'll make the time for a swing 4.5 seconds. Oof. So, first things first, without even understanding what I've got to do, I'm just going to write down that equation. So T equals 2 pi times the square root of L over G. One thing to be careful of when you are writing your L, make sure you don't get it confused for a 1. And anytime you do write letters, be careful about that. You don't get them confused for numbers. Okay, so express L as the subject of the formula. L is right here. So to make it the subject of the formula, I just have to get it by itself, but there's a lot of other stuff happening. So right now, I've got quite a lot of things happening. Oh, I don't want that green there. Goodbye, thank you. I've got this 2 pi that is multiplying this square root. What else do I have? I've also got, well, I've got the square root itself. And I've also got a divide by g. Oh, I can't use orange. Let's use yellow, classic highlighter. So those are the 3 different things I've got to remove to get L to be the subject. So first things first, what can I get rid of? If we think about order of operations, we want to go backwards. So a square root, that is quite powerful. If we write down BOMDAS, a square root is this thing here. It's an order or an indice. You guys might use PEMDAS, PIMDAS, BIMDAS, whatever you call it, but it's all the same. So we do have a multiply happening. That's in green. And we've also got a divide, which is in yellow. Let's bring up yellow. So this multiply and this divide, they're kind of on the same level. The order that you would remove them or do them in doesn't matter. But our divide is inside of a square root, which is a higher order of operation. So we can't get rid of that divide. What we can do is get rid of the multiply first, though. So we can divide both sides by 2 pi. So we could write t over 2 pi, and that will equal whatever is left over. And that's just our square root of L over G. Now, we've still got our square root and our divide by G. So the thing to get rid of first, because our square root, it is an order or an indice, we can get rid of that. So the opposite of a square root, that's just squaring. So if we square the entire left-hand side, and an easy way to do that is put it in brackets and put the square there. That will equal just L over G. And just one more step to go, we just need to multiply by G because it's dividing by G, and we need to do the opposite. So this will be T over 2 pi in brackets squared times G equals L. Whew. And we're done. It was only 3 steps because 3 things were happening to L. But that's A done. It does tell us what G is. G is 9.8 meters per second squared, so if we wanted to, we could sub that in. So T over 2 pi squared times 9.8 equals L. And that's A done. Oh, I forgot to write it. 12A. Alrighty. And we're done. We've expressed L as the subject of the formula. Now for B, find the length of the pendulum to the nearest centimeter. That'll make the time for a swing 4.5 seconds. So we need to calculate now. Just put a line there. B. Now B comes after A. We want to find the length. Well, A makes us make an equation for the length. So let's just rewrite it. L equals 9.8 open bracket t over 2 pi close bracket squared. And the question tells us t equals 4.5 seconds. So we just have to substitute that in. L will equal 9.8 open bracket 4.5 over 2 pi in brackets squared. And this, if you pop it all in your calculator, you'll get something like 5.026 dot 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 dot. But don't forget, read the question one more time. Nearest centimeter. So this L will equal 5 centimeters. And that's it. A little bit of a little bit of rearranging, and then a little bit of substitution. That's it. Thanks. Bye.